Hello everyone, Clifford from Arttunes here. I'm basically the creator of Arttunes, the person behind all the drawings of JDM cars that you see on the internet, on my Instagram page, and basically anywhere on the web. And today is the first episode of the YouTube channel from Arttunes. And basically I'm very excited today to showcase to you my EuroR. So today, let's kickstart the whole series of bringing art to life. Right now, let's go for a drive, bringing through what are some of the great things about and great points about the EuroR, as well as certain things about it that you can take note of. So first off, driving position wise, it's a really great car to be in. It's very comfortable. There is a lot of good soundproofing and things. The Alcantara inside the interior basically makes it a very luxurious car. But why is it called an EuroR instead of an Accord Type R? So based on Honda's philosophy when they made this car is that it actually has some Type R DNA inside, but with the comforts of the European continental cars. So it's kind of a combination of, imagine having a continental German car like a BMW or Mercedes, but with a Type R engine inside it. So as a result, what you get is actually the best of both worlds, at least in my opinion, where you have the raw Type R heart, but at the same time you have this refined feeling that you don't really get in most Type Rs. So for example, you still have the sound dampening in this car, and you have all the luxury items in the car like electronic controlled mirrors, power windows. You also get a lot of soundproofing in the car, really comfortable lush seats, and pretty much a more executive high-end finish. So without further ado, let me bring you for a drive and then talk to you a bit more about what makes this car so special. can see, the car actually is very easy to drive. It is big. By all means, the the overall size of it is quite long. It's not short, but it's a very refined car where you feel comfortable driving it, and I can see myself driving this in a very long distance and not feel fatigue while driving it. So you don't really hear much road noise as you're driving through in this car. And but when you do want to have the rawness of power in it, you can have it. So that's the great thing about this car. So this car, I would say, is really great for driving daily, and literally having just a very interesting cruise and understanding more about it as a car. And yes, it's an Accord, Honda Accord by itself, but it's an Accord with an R DNA inside that makes it so special. And what's so special about it? The K28 engine, which basically is exactly the same K28 engine that you will find on the DC5 Type R or a EP3 Type R. And it also shares the same 6-speed gear knob, transmission gear with the DC5 Type R as well. So literally parts between these two cars can actually be interchangeable and swapped. And the interesting thing about it is that many people actually would shorten the gear ratios on the 4th, 5th and 6th to increase the acceleration of the car. But that, of course, it comes at the expense of the top speed as well, but you do gain acceleration. Now, in terms of what's makes it so different from the Type R, like DC5 or the EP3s or the FD2Rs, they share the same engine, but everything else though, in terms of the and apart from the transmission, everything else more or less it's quite unique to the Euro R. So hence the name Euro and not Type R. So overall the comfort level is increased for the Euro. So basically you have Euro handling, but with some Type R genetics inside. So this what makes it so different in terms of what makes the Euro R so special. So is it really a Type R? Yes, but at the same time you can argue that it's not really a Type R. Hence that's why Honda never calls it a Type R. Who is it really for? I would say it's really for someone like a family person who perhaps has a child, right? But at the same time, he doesn't really want the rawness of the Type R, but at the same time, he wants to have that the time that he can actually push the car. So I would say that would be for what the Euro R would be for. And because it's spacious, there's a lot of cabin space, there's enough there's a lot of interior space, and it's comfortable to drive your child daily to the school. So I would say this is more of a car for that particular person. That said, it's not to say that anyone who wants to have a Type R cannot get this car, because it is also designed for the enthusiast. And as you can see from Euro R side, there are many videos that actually showcase the potential of the Euro R on the track and in circuit, in time attack mode, and in fast motoring. And it has been a platform that many tuners have actually explored to tune this car, such as Spoon. You also have the M&M Racing Euro R, and you also have Face Euro R, such as these ones that you see on the thumbnail here. And there are many these type of cars that actually Accord that has such potential, because it has this double wishbone LSD, helical LSD, that really helps with the overall handling. And actually, once you start reducing the weight of the car, it becomes such an amazing car to tune, and it has such tuning potential, which is something that you can think about if you do consider of getting a Euro R yourself. I think that's gonna kick in. So that's what VTEC is. When you start feeling the kick at about 6,000 RPM, and what you get is the switching of profiles between the first cam profile to the second cam profile. And with that, what happens is that the valve of the air intake has actually expanded, which results in a higher air ratio, which results in basically a higher combustion and ignition, and as a result creating more power. It's a joy sharing some insights with you about the Euro R, and I hope you enjoyed this ride with me. Do remember to subscribe and follow my Instagram page and share the passion of tuned automotive arts with your friends. Until the next video, this is Clifford from Art Tuners, and I'll see you again soon.